All right, good morning. It is 6 a.m. I just took a look at all the new products in Duel Links, and if I ended that video, this is the start of the new video. And if I haven't, you're not going to hear me welcome you to this video because it'll be the same video. Let's take a look at the Forbidden and Limited List changes. I'm hoping for a nerf to the Speedroid skill, the Pendulum skill. I'm hoping Orcus doesn't fucking get touched because it's not a problem unless it's Enraging Pendulum. And in which case, the problem is not the Orcus cards, it's the skill. So I don't know what else I really want to see changed. I don't think rockets need a hit. I think they should take Bond that illuminates the future out of the game. I think they should take Hero Alliance out of the game. I think they should just nerf skills. It's time to just play a fucking card game, folks. Let's take a look at the skills and card changes. About the skill rebalancing, let's take a look. The rebalancing of the skill will be applied to the game. All right, Salamandra and Phoenix. All right, the fucking Pendulum skill has made it out unscathed, which means Orcus is dead. And it means that I'm assuming Beatrice is going to go to 1 to conflict with the Orcus cards. It means Harp Horror and possibly another Orcus card are going to 3 to conflict with Pendulum Call. I don't know if they're just going to not hit the Pendulum deck at all because I don't know how Pure is going, but I mean, why would you play Pure over Orcus? Is my thoughts on it. So it might be just Konami thinks the only problem is the Orcus variant. I mean, the problem is the skill, no matter what variant you're playing, and I'd rather see that addressed because the cards in Pendulum are totally fine. It's entirely the yellow button. So we are strengthening the effects of the new Joey skill and the Gimmick Puppet skill and nerfing Clearing Acceleration. Let's take a look. You can normal summon or set Immortal Phoenix Gearfried and Phoenix Gearfried with 1 less tribute during this duel. The following effect can be used once per duel by revealing 1 Immortal Phoenix Gearfried from your hand, set 1 Salamander from outside your deck, and send 1 Legendary Sword from outside your deck to the graveyard. This skill can be used / applied if you begin the duel with a deck, excluding extra deck, that contains at least Fire Warrior monsters. Send 1 level 8 Gimmick Puppet monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, then play 1 Gimmick Puppet Destroy from outside your deck. This skill can only be used if you begin the duel with a deck / extra deck containing at least 1 monster and no monsters other than Gimmick Puppet or Dark Xyz monsters. So I think they're taking Dark... I don't know if you could play any Dark monster if it was just puppets. I think it was just puppets, but I guess we can take a look and see if that is. Gimmick Puppet monsters or Dark number monsters. Yeah, okay. So now you can play fucking Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon and win the game. No, now you can play fucking Dingirsu. That's so funny. The based way... Oh, wait, you can only... Yeah, so you can't play Link monsters. I was going to say the based way to play Gimmick Puppets is by hard making Dingirsu and then linking it off for Galatea. Yeah, no, this is probably good. And then I have no idea what the change here was. And send 1 Legendary Sword from outside deck to the graveyard. You can normal... Oh! Without tributing. Wait, they nerfed this? During this duel, you can normal summon or set Phoenix Gearfried without tribute. Okay, so never mind. They just let you normal summon God Phoenix Gearfried for 1 tribute. That's very funny. Alright, let's see what this shit is. Clearing Acceleration. This is the one people actually care about. Each of the following effects can be used once per duel. You cannot normal or special summon any monsters except synchro monsters and or wind dragon type / machine type monsters. During the duel, you activate this skill. If you control Clearwing Synchro Dragon, play 1 Speedroid Red-Eyed dice from your deck or graveyard to your field. Return from your hand to your deck and send... Return 1 card from your hand or to your deck and send 1 Speedroid Red-Eyed Dice or Synchro Monster to your graveyard from your deck or field. If you send a Synchro Monster to the graveyard, play 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon from your graveyard to your field. That monster gains attack equal to the level of the Synchro Monster you sent to the graveyard until the end of this turn. So now you can't send a monster from your deck to the graveyard, which basically exclusively makes the skill a Clearwing Revival spell. Oh no, it's so you still get to Foolish Burial, but you minus yourself for doing so. I think skill rebalancings are hard for me to judge because this seems like it's still super fucking powerful, but since it's not a free Foolish Burial, you basically are playing without your draw for turn if you empty your hand onto the field turn 1 with Speedroid. But if you empty your hand turn 1 onto the field with Speedroid, you're probably making a fucking crazy board, so who knows. It still is a change. Crazy that we didn't get something this benign to the Pendulum Blaster skill. All right, let's take a look at the Forbidden and Limited List implementation details. I'm expecting a huge slaughter for Pendulum and Orchest by extension of being basically the best engine for Pendulum because they don't want to hit Raging fucking Pendulum for some reason. Is this the new Xyz Galaxy? I fucking hope not. All right, let's take a look at the changes. Limited 1, so now you can't play Raging Dragon and Volfernages. That is a meaningful change. I knew they were going to unhit Mech Knights. I was talking in the Discord with someone, and I should have said it, but like this is the card you unhit if you want to unhit Mech Knights while also not totally bringing them back to full power. You always unhit Blue Sky. Because purple is the better card, and if you want to be conservative with unlimiting the deck, you loosen restrictions on Blue Sky. I'm expecting going forward the Mech Knight engine to be 2 Blue Sky, 2 purple, 1 memory, because like there's no reason to not max out on Blue Sky because you're only going to play 1 memory tops, unless you're free to play and you only have 1 purple, obviously. But I think 2 Mech Knight limited monsters and then 1 of the limited spell is what I will be doing. And I will be making a video on that when this is unhit. Speedroid, Fuki, Madoshi, Piper. Why don't you Fuki, Madoshi these nuts, if you know what I'm saying. This card will be limited to reduce the high consistency of Speedroid decks. I maybe would have hit Din Din Daiko, the Din Din Daiko Dussy, but the excavating cards on the top of your deck is crazy. I don't know... I mean, you can all obviously search everything with fucking win, so who knows how important this is until we see fucking win at 3, but there is that. Orcus Nightmare, this is fucking infuriating because this single-handedly completely invalidates the Orcus video I was going to make because it played 3 Orcus Nightmare. I might still release that video, but there it is. Indigo Eclipse to 2. Just fucking kidding. I guess we're killing Mech Knights into the fucking sun. Well, you definitely can only play 1 Blue Sky now, so just fucking kidding. Orchest Harpour to 3. This was expected. Dark Construct the Gate to 3. Transmod to 3. Ritual Beast Tamer Elder to 3. That is arguably a hit to Ritual Beast because now they can't play Limit 3 staples. Elder should just be set free from the list, but it'll probably happen next list. I will keep playing Orchest, I think. I'm going to converse with my friend about the best way to play the deck, but now Orchest Nightmare conflicts with Charge of the Light Brigade, so you can't play the Lightsworn version, but I'll probably still upload the video just because I like the deck so much. Dark Contract with the Gate. Due to the limit lift for DD Savant Kepler, this card will now be limited. Why limit it then? I don't know. I guess this might be less important to the deck than Kepler. I don't know shit about DDD, other than that it was good a year ago. Holy shit, Transmod. This was limited, I believe, exclusively for Infernity and Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. This should have been undone like a year ago. No longer on the list. Okay, this is fucking based. I totally forgot that this card was 3 limited. Magician Navigation, crazy. The Magician card I don't have, so I can't make a video showcasing this. Very funny. Search of Beast Timber Window, Goki Suprex is just fucking free. Full Metal Foes Fusion. We can play fucking we could play Super Poly and Metal Foes. Oh my god, bro, it's over. I will be playing Super Poly Metal Foes. It's not going to be good, but I mean, I have to do it, right? I have to. And then Magician's Rod, Kepler, obviously, Tuning, Dark Arm Dragon, Moray of Greed, Liquid Soldier. I'm so mad they unlimited Liquid Soldier because I literally just pulled my second one and I'm not taking a third one. God fucking damn it, Konami. Oh, wait, just fucking kidding. I guess you can play Volfernages and Raging Dragon at the same time, so I guess it really is just a hit to Orcus Pendulum, which, to be fair, should have happened. Aloof Lupine. That's so crazy. The Pendulum Magician deck I made like a month ago is still applicable. That's why I'm the best Duel Links deck builder in the fucking known universe, folks. I can build a tier 1 deck and it will not get hit for an entire fucking century. But then if I release a video too late, it gets hit. I will say, if I made that Orchest Lightsworn video and I uploaded it yesterday, Orchest Nightmare would not be at 2. I still think Orchest is totally playable. These were some pretty sick hits. I'm glad that the version of the Pendulum Magician deck I'm playing is good enough. or not good enough, is still applicable. I hope Mech Knights make a little bit more of a splash now that you can play 2 purple again. I don't know if Mech Knight, oh, well, obviously Mech Knight Orcus isn't going to be playable because you'd have to cut Harp Horrors and Nightmares. I'm feeling pretty okay about this list. I think that's a lie. I'm actually not feeling okay about this list because Raging Pendulum is now still around, and if Raging Pendulum isn't the best deck in the format, it will be disastrous because it means that Konami will think, oh, we can just make skills that literally give you 3 free cards, and the deck isn't going to be good enough, so we can just keep making skills that busted, which is a negative thing for the game of Duel Links overall. So hopefully Raging Pendulum is so broken that Konami nerfs the skill into the ground and never does something like that again. But that's not going to happen. I'm expecting somehow Raging Pendulum will be like tier 2, and Konami will be like, well, see, it's not that bad. You can now play Limit 3 traps again in Goki, so that's pretty funny. That's crazy. I hate finishing move, but you're just going to lose some games to it. Getting to play Super Poly and Metal Foes is funny as hell, and I have no idea how Dark Magician is going to look, although I think balance now with Ice Dragon's Prison, 3 Ice Dragons Prison, 2 or 3 Ice Dragons Prison, 1 Eternal Soul, 3 Navigation, Rod, DM, and then like a bunch of fucking spells or a couple copies of Apprentice Illusion are going to be like the way to play it, and it would be the way that I would show it off because I think balanced Dark Magician is very funny, especially with Pot of Duality now being your second, being your fourth, fifth, and sixth copy of your spells. So I expect that to maybe come around. It's not going to be like good, but it will be. It's now a version of the deck you can play. And I don't know anything about Savant Kepler. We didn't get a hit to Bond that illuminates the future, so who fucking knows? I expect that to come back, which is not good. Also, given that the Red Dragon Archfiend deck was playing a Mech Knight engine, this might help that deck out. So a good day for skill decks. Bond that illuminates the future is in a better spot than it was, and potentially Red Dragon Archfiend is in a better spot than it was. DDD is in a better spot than it was. I would imagine Kepler was more important to be off the list than was the card it searched. So I don't know how to feel about this ban list. It might suck ass. I don't think a Lupine is going to help Thunder Dragon, but I do think it's going to help Metaphys. Who cares about that? All in all, I think Kara Curry isn't going to do anything either. I think potentially Hero Alliance got a buff with Liquid Soldier. Now they can play Limit 2 cards. So another skill deck winning today. And yeah, I don't know. This list is weird. I'm happy with the limit, semi-limits, and limit 3s, and the unlimit list is fine, but I think we should have put more skills on the kill list. Thank you for watching. I have no idea if the format is saved after this or made much worse, but the format is, I guess, technically different now. I hope you enjoyed this ban list reaction, and I hope you're going to be able to enjoy playing Duel Links in the upcoming format more than this shit-ass one. I don't know if I will, because as much as Super Poly is a funny card for Metal Foes, I don't think it'll be, like, actually good for the deck. All right, see y'all later. Mwah. Bye-bye.